Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom for Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. Sterling yen. Woo! Man, there's been some moves in sterling yen. Right now, sterling yen is trading right around 119.15. Yesterday, told you I had to hold 199.67. Don't believe me? Go back and look at my videos. Said that a breakdown could take us down to 199 the figure. Well, 198.90 was the low so far, and it's attempting to get back up. However, oh man, there seems to be some bearish tone in this overall. If you notice this high didn't even quite reach this high. Now, this is a 1 hour chart, right? So we didn't even quite reach this. So we actually matched this top right here. So I'm gonna say for a short-term trader, I'm gonna take this top. I'm gonna say that's the top it needs to get through. So how would we know if this is a confirmed top? Let me get my little path here. What we would need to happen is we would need for sterling yen to break this, okay, potentially, come down, and then on the next hourly bar, create a new higher high. That would say that the structure is broken towards upside. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to move at that point that it's going to just rocket, beyond like 201. No, what it would mean is that you have to be patient to actually buy a dip. Okay, so let me go to this brush right here. So this marketplace occurs does this. You be like use a Fibonacci level to come and scoop something, because it usually dips before it takes off. That's for sure. Just got to be patient with it. All right. So as it stands right now, uh, I'm going to say that it needs to get through. Actually, I'm going to say 190. Oh, let's get rid of that thing. I'm going to say it needs to get through 50, 199.50. I'm going to move this resistance down a little bit and say for it to show some strength. I'm going to come right to the top of this. It's got to get through, say, 54. If it could pop through 54 and hold this bottom, then we're most likely trading back up to the 200 level again. It's been kind of choppy, Dollar yen has been the one that's ruling the roost. We're going to get into that in a second. So your most important point in sterling yen today is 199, say 55. It has to break that. If not, it's drifting lower. If it breaks this low here, okay, say 198.90, we're drifting probably down to 198.73. So that's what I see going on. All right, let's move on over to Swiss yen. Swiss yen, wild, wild trade, okay? Um, I want to take a couple of points, Swiss yen itself. Like I said, I hadn't traded in a long time. I'm glad one of my YouTube subscribers actually turned me on to it again and caught a wonderful trade yesterday in it. Uh, got long at 182, like '06, '05. Sold them at 182.95 on average. Got out of the trade. Yeah, I put a support point for it right here just recently. 182.62 has to hold. I was thinking, I didn't say it. Broke down. Um, what I don't like about Swiss yen itself, okay, like, not that I don't like about it, like, the structure itself seems to be offered, and it looks like they're trying to push down to the lower levels in Swiss yen, the more historic levels in Swiss yen, like the 170 area, like 176. But if you take note of this low, we had this low right here, and I circled it for you. Look at that low. Look at the most recent low that we had. We punched through it. For me, that's a bear. That's like the first crack in the glass that it's heading lower. Okay. So that meant that you should sell like any type of rally that you had with a tight stop. Now I just exited it at like 182.95. Okay. That's all. I just got out and I started paying attention to my normal crosses again. And my normal crosses, oh, what's that flash is, man? My normal crosses are the sterling yen, euro yen, that type of cross. So, really, the most important point to get over is really the 183.10. Okay, if it can't get over 183.10, it's going to drift lower. potentially down to like the 181.49. Now, if it breaks 181.49, it's probably going to like 181, 181 the figure, 180.90. All right. So the only way it shows any type of strength is if it gets back above this 62 level. If you get back over the 62, we got a chance to get to like 183.05 again. But that's, that point itself is now the new resistance point in this thing. Okay. And I don't know what that flash is, and I'm sorry about that. It's just kind of like flashing something. But let's move on over now to good old dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen. All right, here it is. Told you yesterday, dollar yen had to hold 147.15. Right now, it's punching back down towards the low right here. Most important point is 146.52. We're trading right now at 146.87. So in order to show any type of strength, dollar yen needs to get through 147, say 20. Okay, then we could start to trade a little bit higher, but there's a lot of congestion here, and that could actually, main resistance is really 140, 148 the figure. Okay, so dollar yen right now is soft, but it could just be in consolidation. Let me go over, give me my brush. We could be doing something like this. We could be consolidating in between these 2 points right here before, why is my boy's thing popping up over here? I don't know why. That's actually um, me in control of my boy Merlin's YouTube channel. Hang on one second. I just did a YouTube for cryptocurrencies. Gotta watch my YouTube stuff on cryptos. Hang on one second. Let me find out what the heck's going on. Okay, finally figured it out. Sorry about that. Well, you get a little flash. Maybe it's going to be like a little hypnotic rhythm to keep coming back to my channel. That's what it was. It was actually like a hypnotic, like flash. TRI. Come back and view Tom's channel. I mean, he's the real deal here, right? It's really it's really interesting. Is that I do real tech. I do technical analysis as I was taught and started teaching myself for 30 plus years doing this. And I see all these kids on YouTube, and kids really, they're like 19, 20, and they're basically, yo, you're gonna trade, yo, I'm gonna show you what. I'm like, I'm looking at this and I'm going, are you kidding me? And they got like 450,000 people following them. If you want to learn how to trade, man, come to my channel. I got great information. But anyway, that's a side note. But when I see that stuff, I go, if that guy ever came into my bank for a job, he wouldn't last 35 seconds with me. I'd be like, "Yeah, okay. Thank you very much." I'll tell you a story. Here's a really quick story. Um, we were looking for a dollar yen trader. We lost our dollar yen trader. He went to he went back to he went to actually to Sumitomo Bank at the time, and he got hired by Sumitomo to trade dollar yen. He was a really good dollar yen trader. So we were in the marketplace looking for a dollar yen trader. So I get this young lady that comes in to see me, and we go into the office and we start talking, and she tells me she's from Marine Midland or Midland Bank, right? It was a British bank that got absorbed by Barclays, and so I'm talking to her and I say, so tell me about like your trading system. What's your, tell me the bones of your trading system. Just like, well, you know what I do? What I like to do is I'll take $10, I'll throw it out there, and I'll see how it does, and then I can make my decision on, what I should, how I should trade the market. So I looked at her and I said, so you'll take a $10 million trade, and you'll just off a whim put it to the marketplace and see how the trade reacts. She's like, yeah, yeah, that's what I do. I looked, I saw, oh, yeah, that's an interesting technique. So I ended the interview right then and there. I mean, are you out of your effing mind? It's your system. You're going to take a $10 million position, flip a coin, and see what happens with it. Now, what happens if you just decide to go short $10 million against the euro? And out of nowhere, one of my buddies at Citibank or AIG or any of the hedge funds that were around decide that they're going to buy 400 million euro, where are you getting those back at? Do you know how much the loss that you could take on something like that? So that's what I'm getting at. These people out there anyway. But I digress. All right, so we could be just channeling in dollar yen between 146.61 and 147.15. A break above 147.15 will show some strength, potentially to 147.80. And you know, let me see. Let me see where the low came in at. The low came in at 146.21. Really? Uh, Oh, that was the other day. Okay, wait. Where's my dollar yen? Hang on a second. Let me get my dollar yen. See what's going on. Actually, I'm gonna readjust this. It's gotta be 40. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move this up. It's gotta get over 40. I was wondering why are my points so tight? It shouldn't be that tight. Let's go up to right there is the true price. It's got to get through 147.40 to show any strength and then hold this 146.68. Then we could travel up to like 148.35, I think on a maximum short term, and or 147 is like 75.80, perhaps even the 95. All right, let's move on over to good old. Did I do sterling dollar? No, I didn't. All right, sterling dollar. All right. So as it stands right now, we said that support was 135.20. It's still the same. It's just bounced off of 20. It's got to get through. I'm going to move this up a little bit. I'm going to move this up to, let me unlock it. It's got to get up to, say, 85. 86 right there. It's got to get up through 86, and then and it has to clear 136 like 10. There's still a lot of resistance up in this area. Now, if it breaks through the 20, it's opening up a path to like 134.86. I don't really see it falling out of bed, you know. I'm thinking that if dollar yen does turn around and rally, then it could be some pressure on sterling because that's just the way it goes. Cable can't sustain a rally. I freaking hate that currency. I've been trading it for 30 years. It just can't sustain rallies. Um, so anyway, let's move on over to good old euro yen. Here's an important one. All right, so we said yesterday we had to hold 170, 166. If not, we were breaking down towards this area right here. Perfect trade call. Came down to 170, say 95-ish, right? Is that what it came down to? 170. 170, 170.95. All right. It's really right now it's showing a little bit of a bid tone to it. Okay. This level is a very critical level. It's a very critical level. 170, 166 is very important for it to hold. If it can hold this today and we get a dollar yen rally, we could start to see sterling yen travel back up to 172.89. 173.05-ish. Okay. So it's showing a bit tone. Let me look at sterling yen. Yeah, sterling yen is starting to show a bit of a biddish tone. If we can get through this 50, and this is all going to be done through dollar yen, because we come back over to dollar yen, we can see dollar yen is like right now sitting at, let's get rid of that so we could see it. Right now it's starting to push up a little bit. It needs to get through this 40 level. That's going to show weakness to the yen, and then the crosses can take off. So euro yen is like leading the way right now, showing strength. Now, if it can't get through this top and turns down through here, we're heading back down towards the 171 like figure level. So that's what I got going on for you guys on this wonderful Friday at 11:10 in the morning on August 15th, 2025. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Share my videos far and wide. I want to build a huge trading community. And also, you get yourself a free ebook and video course that in the description. Real professional stuff. Not like, yo, man, I'm going to teach you how to trade. I'm going to teach you the setup you need. Give me a freaking break. If I can't say anything against the guy. He's got 400,000 like people that subscribe to his channel. I got 600 and like 59 or something like that. Totally. Well, anyway, maybe this is not my true calling, but actually, I mean, filming Forex. Forex trading is my true calling. I love it. But anyway, get yourself a free video and ebook. Promise to take 500 to 75 million in a week. Just kidding, of course. But anyway, I'll see you on the weekend update. And remember, always, 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 as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door.